Gabby, back at it again.
I'm Joy Melanie J, the Happy Black Princess.
This is Shay, and you are tuned in with YTI for our story time on worst dick experience ever. Ew. We don't like that shit. We don't want that shit. And we about to tell you how to spot it before you cop it. Yeah. 3 red flags to me is obviously, talking up your dick game too much, trying to get to it too fast, and size. 3 red flags. Number 1, talking up your dick game. Besides it just being like the wackest, corniest thing a nigga could do, sometimes I question how the link even ended up happening after that. But talking up your dick game, this is to the fellas. Like, if you do know that in the bedroom you know how to take care of a woman and please a woman, just save it for a surprise, because there are some times where you might think that. So then, you're talking it up like,
I'm gonna take care of you, or I'm gonna do this to you.
And then, you get there and, it's very far from the experience being, mind-blowing.
Worst dick that I ever had was somebody that was half soft. I had just never experienced that before, so I didn't really know, I didn't know it could look like that, like a little muffin, but like half the muffin on this side is gone, and it's just, and a condom can't go on it. Like, they tried to put on the condom, and like, the condom is like, and it's like all over the place, and it was very embarrassing. At least for me, I felt embarrassed. I don't feel like they felt embarrassed, but I felt embarrassed for them because it was weird, and the head was amazing. So it's like, I completely see, like, you gotta be strong somewhere. So it's like, I'm sure he knows, like, other people probably didn't text him back like me. So he has a stronger, he's stronger in the other thing, and he was doing some like, it was some, whoa, whew. It was some different, it was different, okay? Like, whoa. But when it came time for the occasion, it did not rise. It didn't rise. And I was just like, get out. Like, I didn't say it with no shade or nothing. Like, I mean, we didn't hang out after that, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't say it shady or anything like that. I was just like, you could go, He was like, oh, you want me to stay? Like, we could, no. Like, I need somebody to comment, like, if it gets weird, you ask the person if you could stay. Like, you don't, like, suit up. Like, I don't know, but it was weird. I didn't like it. I didn't do nothing with it, so yeah, other people don't know what to do with that.
My number 2 red flag is kind of important, and it ties into other things, because, like, moving too fast definitely takes away from the experience. I hate who just don't know how to, like, make the experience feel like an experience. And I feel like every girl has had one nigga who just was like, see, now I'm about to give y'all a story time real quick.
So there was this guy, not gonna name no names because that's disrespectful, right? But there was this one guy who I went there to preview, kinda, just to see the vibe and everything like that. And when I went there to see the vibes, it was good. Like, we were kissing, everything was good. I'm like, okay, so he could probably do something for me, what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be lit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go see him in 2 weeks. So I go there the 2 weeks later, and this was a completely different person. We did a little foreplay, trash. I'm not even gonna speak on it because it makes no sense. But when it came time to the intercourse, guys, Ladies, get your fucking wine out and sip right now, because you're gonna be so angry. It's not about size or anything like that. Like, he was a good size. So that, I'm a firm believer that has nothing to do with anything. I mean, it's a portion, but it's not really a huge part, because he was a good size. This dude was just crazy. This guy turns me over, doggy, right? Ladies, cry for my vagina right now. So he turns me doggy, and he doesn't like slow. You know how you have the slow entry to get you ready for what's about to occur? No, he rammed his stuff right in there and proceeded to bang at 1,000 miles per hour, to the point where I couldn't speak, I couldn't moan, I was silent. The entire time I was silent because I was in shock. I was in shock. I think this lasted for about 5 minutes, and he was finished. He rolled over, and I started to hear snoring. As soon as I heard snoring, I picked up all my stuff. I wasn't even dressed. I picked up all my stuff I had on my bra, everything like that, and I started to get dressed outside of his door. I had to get the fuck up out of there. Okay, so I'm putting on my jeans and everything like that. Then I run to the living room because I don't want him to wake up, you know, because I did leave abruptly. His roommate was like, everything's okay? I'm like, shh, please. Like, on some, please. Or like, please do not make a sound. Don't say nothing. I'm not here. Just go back to watching TV. I got to get out of here. I was in New Rochelle. I live in Long Island. So, and that's another part too, ladies. We gotta stop. We be doing the most to commute to get some Zozo. You feel me? And all that money I spent on the train, I had to take 4 trains. What am I doing? Like, ask yourself that. Really take a minute and ask yourself, what am I doing with a guy who does not have the means to pick me up? Maybe send a taxi or whatever, I don't care. Because we're taking a risk, right? We're going out of our way to not even be satisfied. I didn't even want to be blown away. I wanted to be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Back to the story. So I go on a train, and it's like 1 in the morning, but I'm like, I have to go back home. And he calls me at like 3 when I was almost home. And he's like, what
happened? Why'd you leave?
And I'm just like, it was not a good experience. And I would prefer if you and I just, you know, to just act like none of this happened. You know what I mean? Almost like, don't call me again, like forget my number. Like, I was, guys, when I tell you, I was too through. Because that is something that I wish I could take back. I don't even count them. Because what is there to count? Seriously, it was 5 minutes of torture. 1,000 miles per hour. Cars don't even go that fast. That's how fast this guy was going. And I know that my butt was just, you know, going in every rich direction. He probably got excited, whatever the case may be. But no, if you don't hear a sound, a peep, not even a whisper, I wasn't even going, nothing. There was no noise. It was just him slapping my, like, that was just a slapping noise. If we all said, we gonna stop, and they would step up. But unfortunately, I feel like we just got accustomed to taking what we can get, but we shouldn't, because women are, especially black women, we are legit the best, okay? And I'm gonna tell you another thing too about having a vagina, because that's another great thing about being a female. Vaginas are amazing. I went to a sex toy party and I put my finger in them playthings.
This is how it feels?
No wonder. No wonder. I be feeling like we don't know what we have. Go to a sex toy party, put your finger inside a play vagina, and that shit is play. It's not even real, okay? So imagine how you don't be giving these dudes nada, nothing, zilch. Make them work for it. And I don't know, maybe we should get previews. Like, I know it sounds a little bit perverted, but do you got anything you could show me? Like, I could review first.
So as I was saying, number 3. And the number 3 red flag is size. Now, I'm not going to be one of those girls that lies and acts like obviously I've never experienced it. And I'm not going to attack men with smaller packages because, you know, you might end up in that situation for a while, you know, depending on personality and depending on them knowing, you know, movement, and depending on them providing a good experience.
So the worst dick I ever had was a never hard. A lot of you ladies know exactly what I'm talking about. A never hard is a man who never has a full erection.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know the ones who come in there with the marshmallow. It got the shape, but it don't got no behind it. You know what I'm saying?
When it came time for it never came. It never. Meow. It's not okay.
Yeah. Sad. Moment of silence. Anyways, so I know a lot of people are like, damn, Joy, that's so savage. Like, give them a break, cut them some slack. Maybe they were stressed. I hear all of that. Again, I'm talking about a never hard. I'm not talking about a man who experiences moments of not being able to get it up. I'm talking about men in their 20s and 30s who are never hards, okay? And excessive pill popping is the reason, okay? The perkies. Excessive smoking is the reason, okay? And excessive drinking. Those are the gentlemen that I'm talking about. And yes, I have experienced that, and it wasn't fun, and I had to be honest with a person. Anyways, maybe too honest. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. So gentlemen, there are natural remedies for this, okay? Like changing your diet. Also, you know, having green juice a day, you know, getting those natural vitamins and fibers into your diet. Also, tonic. Okay, they make it at Chinese herbal shops. They make it at Jamaican herbal shops. They sell them at Jamaican food stores, like tonic. If you don't know about it, go to a Jamaican food place where they sell up the good up juice and ask them if they got tonic back there. Go to a Chinese restaurant, ask them if they got tonic. They might have it, okay? Work it out.
I almost cried. I didn't want to have to be the one to tell y'all. It's like,
First flippy floppy dick I ever done had. The worst flippy floppy dick I ever done had. First flippy floppy dick I ever done had. I never had it. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Clearly I did, because that is why we here today.
take your time, because a nigga will waste your time.
A lot of us go through it, so y'all feel me on this one. But anyways, I hope y'all like the story. Like, subscribe to our channel, You're Thinking It. We're gonna have a whole bunch of great content. I can't wait for us to start recording together. You're in for a treat, guys, so stay tuned.
YOURE.